second, tell you all about it. It's post-ride, but I'm going to talk about these, okay? Yeah. Time has come. Hang on a sec. It's time to talk about wheels and tyres again. So, I'm going to do one of those things where I talk about what I'm about to talk about before I talk about it, because I was talking to Cameron during the ride today and it just basically became a bit too confusing because there were too many thoughts going on. And I was sort of optimistic about a bit of a casual summertime ride, 2nd of December, happy days, not many distractions, no problems. Just threw my swimmers on the ground there. I had them in my pocket ready to go if I found the right beach. And then push came to shove and I came home early because I had my second puncture in 2 days and it's time to replace the tyres. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Eagle F1s. Actually, I'm going to swap not just the tyres but the wheels as well, only because I can, and only because I've been meaning to do it for ages, and only because I think it's really interesting to go from one to the next. And in those bags, in these bags, what do you reckon the brand of wheel would be? Can you guess? It's pretty bloody obvious, isn't it? So, SRAM bike, Campagnolo wheels, XDR driver now. I put a red cassette onto that, put it in that bike, and compare and contrast with the wheels that I've been riding for months and months and loving, and the tyres that I've been riding for about, I'll do the sums, I'd say about 3,200 kilometres, maybe, something like that. Anyway, I've had 3-4 flats, all front tyre, and now I'm just going to say, okay, given that the hole today is yesterday's hole, re-emerged because a little bit of stone came out, I'm going to bid those fellas goodbye and try some schlobs. Okay, get to the point, Rob. There's my point. You will see me riding a different set of wheels. That's it. That's the point. And now here's the explanation of how it came to be. Totally the wrong gear. It's a Thursday morning and I'm happy. Yesterday I had an interrupted ride. Had a puncture, sealed itself, so it didn't matter. Lost 15 psi. Didn't matter. Got home. All good. There's the Renaults near my place. What is it, Locomotive Avenue or something like that? I think so. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of stuff with Peter Teschner from the visit up in Glen Innes, and unfortunately that series is going to run out because, well, I had to come home at some point, and he's got a lot of bikes and he could have kept on talking forever about all the things that he's done. But where do we go? Food festival. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh, a soundstage and everything. Ooh, alfresco disco. That's what it's called, alfresco disco. I don't know if I finished telling you about Peter Teschner. That series is going to come to an end, temporarily. I've still got more to say about it, and there's still more bikes to tell stories of, but I didn't film every single one while I was up there last week. Hang on, footpath. Shared path, tramway, coming up. Nothing to see there. Keep on trucking. The lights are off and nobody's home. Like, it's really quite tranquil. There's no alfresco disco coming up here on the weekend. Indigestion, muesli, yoga. I don't like them. They make me annoyed. Here's some more in case you tell me if it's annoying for you. Giant big presents with nothing in them. Wrapped up air. Alfresco disco. Based on my puncture yesterday and the fact that there's now a couple of slashes in my front tyre of the Goodyear Eagle F1s that I've been using for I'd say well over 3,000 kilometres now. I might have to pull out another set of wheels. Yeah, just casually hanging about in the cupboard and do a compare and contrast session. So that's going to come up. Next up will be Schwalbe. Can't remember the name of the tyres. And they're big fatties, I think 32s, could even be 34s. Yeah, crazy, I know, madness. And they're on Campagnolo Shimals, which are beautiful. And they now have a correct free hub body and a SRAM cassette, which suits my bike. Okay, cool. Well, I'll keep you posted on how that all goes. Right, if I talk my intentions, then I might go through with the production. Flag report. Pretty much couldn't get any better than that, could you? Oh, absolutely not interested today. Zero puff. Ah, Sydney! I don't know if it's going to be quite dramatic, but we'll see how we go. Sun in the face. Whoa. Hey, did you get that? Ooh. Yeah, I know for some people a big 10-lane highway is an appealing thing, but this is better if you ask me. Lovely high tide, bright sunshine. Paradise, total paradise. You ready for another water view? A little bit of a funny, right? Like, I'm not going to go on about it, but I have gone on about it, but like Sydney Bike Paths are pretty much a comedy show. Like, look at this one, okay? Okay, like I'm just going to show you again that arrow, and then I'll show you the suggestion. Bike leads to an arrow, which leads to... I thought it was actually that road, but that's not. It's a dead end. So they're saying just ride up those stairs, buddy, and you'll get where you need to go safely. Practical, hey? Okay, so having decided that I'm going to switch wheels around a bit for a while, I might as well just capture the Zipp NSW 353 one last time. So Jacaranda season's finished and it's wattle time. And what a second day in a row a good ride had been planned and, or not planned, considered, thought about, optimistic for. And second ride in a row, sealant comes to the rescue and I'm going to get home, but I'm limping home now because there is a hole in the tyre and I have to concede. This is it, last ride, farewell ride to the Goodyear Eagle F1s. Sad face. I filmed that with purpose, okay, so this is a ride cut short, but I thought I'll just do one last little descent and show you, yeah, it is a hole, second one in a day, and I'm sure it's actually the same hole, because there was a little bit of tiny little bit of gravel that I couldn't find when I was searching for it last night, so that I could actually, you know, determine whether I should ride again, and I shouldn't have, but I did. You can still meander on and get your hills in if you want. It's just that you're a little bit compromised because there is the risk of that hole going, hey, I'm gonna go open again. If all of that makes sense, thanks. You're being very sympathetic, because I've been pretty disjointed with my conversation today. New wheel day tomorrow, new tyre day. Exciting times. I'll tell you about it later. That's it for today. Weird old ride. A couple of little problems, but nothing big. Nothing to whinge about. And I'm pretty good at whinging, but I've given up on that. I've decided to stuff it boring. Just do that, you know, gentle little obstacle dodge and sign off. Bye bye, thanks.